Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquario, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Thank you all for the likes, the super chats, the donations, guys. Thank you all. I am grateful. All right. Sending you all peace, love, prosperity. All right. Back at you guys. All right, let's go ahead and start y'all's reading. Let's see what Spirit wants you guys to know. I'm on one today. So let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, gods, goddesses. What is going on with Aquarius? What is going on with Aquarius today? All right, what's going on in the current energy for Aquarius? Spirit. You got the Hierophant. Some of you are very connected to Source. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, so conformity. You're conforming to society rules, right? This is long-term commitment, or somebody sees you as such. Okay, so what's the blockage? What's the blockage for Aquarius here? Right, the Eight of Pentacles. They don't like what you do for work. So, for some of you here, you need to focus very diligently, or some of you here could be procrastinating, okay, or difficulty at focusing a hand, okay, so that could be significant because it's in the blockage section. All right, so you guys are very masterful at something, or you're very educated at something. All right, so for some of you here, you guys need to get up, all right, and do something. Nine of Cups with the Chariot. Yeah, get your focus back, all right, so that you could get your wishes fulfilled. All right, so what's in the foundation? In other words, I'm kind of calling you guys lazy, but I'm not wanting to call you guys lazy, but I need to because the Eight of Pentacles is there in the challenge. So if you guys have been in that drained energy, okay, or being lazy or whatever, you guys need to get up and do it. And I'm an Aquarius myself, and I have been doing the same thing. So it is there. All right, so what is in the foundation? You got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so that talks about results being less than expected for some of you here. Whatever it is that you've been manifesting, okay, it could be fruitlessness right now, but you have a poor sense of foresight. Don't see it that way, right? Because you're very connected to Source, so that's what you need to be doing, being connected to Source. Okay, so what's in the recent past? For some of you here in the foundation, you could have thought that you made some sort of bad investment. In the recent past, you got the Five of Wands, a lot of fights, competition, rah-rah, friction, chaos, rivalry. What's on your mind? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so avoiding the reality of a situation here with the Seven of Cups. Denial, confusion, scams could be significant. For some of you here, you're kind of like, this is too good to be true. Is this a scam? All right, so that could be significant. All right, for some of you here, you're thinking about some sort of missed opportunity, okay, and you could have fought in the past because of it. All right, and you could be thinking with the Seven of Pentacles in the bottom here in your foundation, Seven of Cups in your mind. All right, you got 7 and 7. Some of you could be path life number 7. 7 talks about investigations, okay? It talks about finding something out, okay? So you guys could be going within. You could be thinking about some sort of investment that maybe you feel, okay, you missed an opportunity with, okay? That could be significant for some of you, or this is somebody who you're dealing with. What is in the near future for Aquarius? You got the Eight of Wands, so communication, traveling could be significant. Some of you could be going somewhere. All right, this is fast progress, quick growth as well. So what's hidden that Aquarius doesn't see coming? What's hidden that Aquarius doesn't see coming? You got the Ten of Pentacles. Fuck yeah, an inheritance. That could be significant. All right, so hard work will be rewarded. This is you building legacy wealth. This is stability. This is being where you need to be. All right, so for some of you here, you're going to get into a commitment here soon, all right, or in some sort of commitment or long-term commitment that's going to lead to some sort of legacy wealth, all right? For some of you here, it might be someone at a distance, or something is coming in, or there's going to be some sort of communication that's coming in the near future, okay, that's going to allow you to be in the Hierophant energy. So traditional beliefs, all right, this is success, this is happiness, all right? For some of you here, this could be family as well, all right? What's in your environment? You got the Two of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, unbalance within a relationship here. Arguments, unrequited love, disagreements, right? A breakup could be significant. Sadness could be significant. Something is not balanced right now. Maybe in your environment. Okay, so what's the outcome, Spirit? What's the outcome for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What is the outcome? Four of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, renewed interest in the world, seeing something clear for what it is. Okay, for some of you here, you're rekindling something. Okay, you guys could be in a breakup or something like that, but that could be for some of you. That's not going to be for all of you. You're going through a realization stage here with the Four of Cups in the reverse. Because Four Cups in the upright, it will be more like lost in this kind of like monotony kind of energy. You're right, bored with life. I feel like you have a renewed interest with the world. Right, so that could be significant. Five of Cups in the reverse. You're healing something that has been off for quite some time. You were holding on to some sort of past resentment or something like that. You're healing and you're moving past those regrets. Okay, so excuse me, y'all. Let's see, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It helps the channel grow. Alright, let's see. What is this Hierophant in the current energy? What is the Hierophant here in the current energy for Aquarius? You got the Four of Swords. Okay, so recovering. Some of you could be recovering from something. Right, healing from something. Right, what's this Hierophant, Spirit? You got the Nine of Pentacles, being very independent. Okay, so what's the Nine of Pentacles? Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. What is this Nine of Pentacles here with the Hierophant? Seven of Wands. Okay, so for some of you here, you're setting some sort of healthy boundary. Okay, when it comes to something, you're not going to get into a commitment or into a contract or anything along those lines, or even commit to anything when you have been doing everything on your own here with the Nine of Pentacles. You've been self-sufficient. Okay, so Seven of Wands, you setting healthy boundaries. That's the namaste. Stay the fuck away kind of energy. All right, so that could be significant. So you need to stand your ground here. Don't settle for less. This could be you standing up to a Hierophant, a high priest or a pastor or boss figure or institution, a professor, a teacher. Okay, with the Hierophant here, somebody, I don't know, somebody here. What is this, Spirit? Why is this Hierophant here? You got the Fool in the reverse. Because you don't want to make a wrong decision here. You don't want to make a mistake here. Okay, so that's what's going on here. With the Fool in the reverse, you don't want to take a risk. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Okay, but somebody is very independent. And that could get you mad or something like that. That could be significant as well. Alright, what's this Eight of Pentacles? Eight of Swords, 88 could be significant. Alright, so for some of you here, your challenges that you could feel like you're trapped at a job that maybe you don't like anymore. Okay, you have low ambition here. You could be self-sabotaging yourself with the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. What's the Eight of Swords? Eight of Pentacles. Someone could be in jail or in a spiritual jail or something like that. Yeah, the Hangman in the reverse. Right, for some of you here, you need to see things from a different perspective. Okay, this could be like releasing, or you need to release something here. If it's not making you happy, absolutely, yeah, the Sun is in the reverse. If it's not making you happy, you need to let it go, Pisces energy. Okay, so, and I think that you're finally starting to see things from a different perspective and breaking free. So, what's the Eight of Swords? The Two of Wands, okay, with the Eight of Swords. So this is like planning, right? This could be traveling or something like that. For some of you here, you guys want to be free. You don't want to be trapped in any way, shape, or form. Okay, you don't want to be stuck with the Hangman there in the reverse. You don't want to be stuck and you guys are looking to travel or something like that. All right, so you're not going to commit to something if it's not real, because what you really want to commit to is probably traveling, okay, or working on something that you have been ambitious about. Okay, so for some of you here, maybe you need a change of scenery with the Two of Wands. You could be traveling somewhere and that's going to allow you to be free, or have this, maybe you guys are writers, you could have a creative block or something like that. It's going to go away, right, when you change sceneries here. What's the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse in your foundation? The Ace of Swords in the reverse. So there has been head fog. This is all about head fog, all about what's going on in your mind here with the Seven of Pentacles. Have I been investing in the right thing? Okay, so results are less than what I expected. The Seven of Pentacles, this is a bad investment, you know, and it's all causing some sort of conflict, okay, within your head, okay, in your head, in your mind, in your thoughts, the way that you're thinking, okay, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. This could be conflict, mental conflict, because you don't have a sense of foresight, you don't see what's coming, okay, at the end of the day, right? For some of you, you need to be more in the present. Six of Pentacles, the universe is in your favor, so don't be scared. All right, things are going to balance out for you when you least expect it, if you guys have been dealing with something like that. All right, the Six of Pentacles is definitely an equal give and take. All right, so somebody's coming in for an equal give and take, or somebody wants to balance the scales out with you. Okay, so this could be somebody who you fought in the recent past. What's this Five of Wands? This is like the presence of conflict, competition, friction. There's chaos here. There's a lot of people. You could have been fighting with 4 people, okay? But you stood your ground here. King of Swords. That's you. You cut through the bullshit. Okay, you became logical. You are surgical with that bitch. What's the Queen of Swords with the Five of Wands? If there is disagreements and things like that, 555 you guys could be seeing. If there is disagreements and things like that, you made it very simple for them. You cut them off completely. All right, there's no more conflict. What are you going to do? Stay there? Get bullied? Get kicked when you're down? The fuck? No, absolutely not. So you're going to move forward. All right, Five of Swords in the reverse. Somebody wants to bring in harmony. Somebody who you were fighting with, or you were arguing with, or somebody that you had friction with, all right, now doesn't want to have competition. They're not in competition with you anymore because you won. You spoke your truth. Okay, so now this is giving me the defeated. The one that wanted to defeat you is now the defeated. Okay, so what is the Seven of Cups in your mind? Or on your mind, I guess. Knight of Wands. What's this Knight of Wands here with the Seven of Cups in the reverse? The Chariot in the reverse. I feel like these are two cards that are contradicting itself. I feel like you need to overcome some sort of obstacle first, and then you could go on this venture. Okay, this adventure that you've been taking or thinking about going on. Okay, the Chariot is in the reverse. Somebody could be at a distance here. Okay, so there could have been some sort of missed opportunity. All right, this could be a Cancer. Okay, so for some of you here, something could have happened to a car here. What is this Chariot in the reverse? The Death card. Somebody could have died in a fucking accident. I don't know, guys. Here we go. Somebody's confused about how somebody passed away in an accident, okay? It could be a Cancer, it could be a Scorpio. For some of you here, there's somebody that was that was in denial, okay? Causing confusion here. Can tell me more. What's the Chariot here with the Death card? 8 of Pentacles. This could be work. They were working on you or something like that. For some of you here, this has to do with a car. Your car's not working, or your car is completely dead. All right, so 8 of Pentacles. I don't know, I'm picking up here. Somebody died in an accident or something like that, and somebody here wants to do some sort of investigation on how that happened. Okay, so somebody's thinking about that. This is not going to be for everybody, obviously. Okay, so my condolences to whoever lost someone. All right, so what is this death card? The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Somebody could have been, somebody could have passed away for overindulging, they were going against conformity. Overindulging, drinking and driving or something like that. I've been saying that shit in my readings for a while. Or somebody's about to get caught up on that kind of energy. So, Ace of Wands. The Empress in the reverse. Could be a mother figure. For some of you here, Taurus, Libra. Of the Five of Wands, Justice, Libra energy. Somebody here lacks morale, okay? Nine of Cups here in the reverse. Somebody's overindulgent. Okay, so somebody could be like taking something and passing away or something like that. I don't know, but there's somebody here who's going to be doing some sort of investigation about it. And I'm going to move forward. What is the Eight of Wands here in the near future? What is the Eight of Wands in the near future? So you got the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Wands. However, they're the same card. They're just going against each other. So I'm picking up like a argument or communication or a miscommunication, or somebody like yapping this way and another person yapping that way. Oh, the blame game or something like that. Expect things to move rapidly here. Okay, so I'm also picking up here like as somebody's coming your way, you're going their way or something like that. So what is this 8 of 88 could be significant? What is this 8 of Wands? 8 of Wands. You got the 10 of Swords in the reverse. For some of you here, you're going on a trip to recover from whatever this backstabbing energy is. Now I'm getting head-on collision. What is this, Spirit? The Star in the reverse. Somebody here could be ill. Somebody has lost hope when it comes to something. I'm gonna do another spread after this because holy shit. What's this 10 of Pentacles? 2 of Swords. Somebody is confused here. They can't make a choice. What's the 10 of Pentacles here with the 2 of Swords? Libra Moon. Alright, they're blindfolded with the ability to remove that blindfold, see things for what they truly are. Then you got the 6 of Swords. So yeah, you're moving into calmer waters. Alright, you're making the right choice here. Alright, so keep on moving on to calmer waters. Some of you could be traveling somewhere. Alright, that's where your legacy wealth is. 10 of Pentacles. Alright, so what is this 10 of Pentacles here with the 6 of Swords? Some of you could be traveling to visit family or something like that. Yeah, you're taking a risk, okay, and you're being brave about something. Alright, what's this 2 of Cups in your environment in the reverse? This could be like a breakup of some sort. Alright, Capricorn. So you could have a Capricorn here that's breaking up with you, or you could have broken up with a Capricorn. Okay, so somebody here who has some sort of addiction or sexual addiction, maybe they're a gold digger, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, but there was some sort of setback or delays, right, with the Ace of Pentacles here when it comes to this person. This person could have returned, yeah, the cycle's closed. This person could have returned a ring or something like that. The cycle's closed here. Alright, so you're holding complete all by yourself, or you're finding closure within a situation, or somebody has not found this closure. Okay, so they need to find closure. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Right, King of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, because right now they're not balanced. They're not emotionally balanced. Okay, so what's this 4 of Cups in the reverse? You got the Queen of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. So yeah, you're relaxing here. Okay, you guys are very reliable, very resourceful. You guys are very sensible and grounded. With the 4 of Cups, you see things very clear for what they are. Okay, some of you are dreamers, so pay attention to your dreams, right? Some of you are praying, right? And you have a renewed interest in this world. So keep on doing you. You're very motivated right now. All right, so this could have been like a spurt of energy or something like that, and now you're about to boss the fuck up. All right, so aside from all that, sometimes I don't like to like get too into that energy. Okay, if you guys are going through that, just get a personal reading. It'll be more personalized for you. Okay, so what else? Let's see. Angel guides, spirit guides, give them light, clear and precise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is going on with my Aquas at this time, Spirit? What is going on with Aquarius at this time? Alright, you got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Alright, guys, you need to start protecting yourself, standing your ground, setting healthy boundaries here. Seven of Wands. Some of you have surrendered. Okay, so what's the Seven of Wands here in the reverse? Aries, Leo, Sag energy could be significant. Alright, King of Cups in the upright. You've surrendered. You're emotionally balanced. For some of you here, this emotional balance is coming from a spirit guide or something like that with the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. Alright, then you got the King of Swords in the reverse. So you got two men here. Maybe you're not speaking with this person. You might need to protect yourself from this person. For some of you here, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Right, and then you got the King of Swords in the reverse, so you could have blocked this person. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse? King of Wands is in the reverse. Here we go. Aquarius, y'all's reading is always complicated. Why? Alright, so King of Wands in the reverse. You got somebody here who's mad at you. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so why is this King of Wands with the King of Swords in the reverse? Eight of Wands in the reverse. So there's some sort of delays, okay? This person could have been manipulative, okay, and very spiteful, rude, okay? And there's somebody here that's sending that energy towards you, King of Cups, all right? And I feel like you're the King of Cups, okay? Or you're the Seven of Wands here, surrendering and letting your ancestors take the best of this, okay? And let them fuck them up. What is this Eight of Wands in the reverse? Definitely no communication. There's conflict, but you're getting some sort of breakthrough clarity, right? Yeah, there's somebody here. This person's a warlock. There's magic here involved. Somebody here is doing magic here on you, sending you some sort of energy. Okay, so that maybe you have some sort of conflict, so that you don't have some sort of breakthrough clarity here. What is the magic? What's the Magician here? Gemini energy. What's this Magician? You got the Seven of Swords. You might know who this person is. Okay, for some of you, this could be an Aquarius. Okay, or they have that in their chart, or Gemini. But some of you here, you caught this person in the act. Okay, is what I'm picking up. Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody got caught in the act. There's a confession that's coming in. What's the Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Magician here? Give me one more. Six of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Tower. Somebody's paying someone, okay, so that you could have tower moment after tower moment, and it's not fucking working. It's because they're mad at you because you're not paying attention to them. It's because you're standing here and you've surrendered to the universe and you have a lot of empathy. You could be psychic. Okay, so that's for some of you here. You have a lot of love to give. You love yourself. Okay, so that's why they're all fucked up. What's the Tower? Aries, Scorpio could be significant. Somebody having a tower moment here because they got caught in the act here. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, a lot of bad luck. All right, for some of you here, you did a return to sender and now that's what's happening to them. Okay, so why is this King of Swords in the reverse? The Seven of Cups, denial of a situation. For some of you here, you could have wanted not to believe this, but you need to be logical and believe this. This is actually what's happening in the background. Okay, so what's the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Four of Pentacles here, Capricorn energy. They're holding on to some sort of grudge. They're holding on to something. Right, I felt like a card was in the upright. Maybe not. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Yeah, I was right. Look at it there. 10 of Pentacles is in the reverse. This has to do with family. Or somebody corrupt as fuck. This person's family. Alright, so anyway. The King of Swords is there. Okay, the 7 of Cups. You could have been like trying to like say, no, maybe this person's not like that. And trying to give the person the benefit of the doubt because at the end of the day is a benefit. But at the end of the day, the 4 of Pentacles, they're holding on to you. Right? They're not wanting to let you go. They're holding on to something. What's this 4 of Pentacles here? What's the 4 of Pentacles? It could be a Capricorn here. To the bitterness. They're holding on to the bitter, rude, spiteful ass energy that they might have towards you. Okay, so they're holding on to the fact that maybe you cut ties with them, you cut communication with them, you weren't talking to them, right? Because you realized that they were toxic for you, or you were toxic for them. So they shouldn't be mad. You did them a favor and they did you a favor. So what is this? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Swords is in the reverse. For some of you here, this is same-sex connection. Okay, so somebody here is a gold digger. Somebody could be a gold digger, an herbalist of some sort. What's Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? 8 of Swords. Yeah, they're breaking free from something. Or that's you breaking free from this gold digger. You could be experiencing some sort of delays and stuff like that. Ace of Wands is in the reverse. What's this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? You got a 3 of Wands in the reverse. So, a lack of foresight. And then you have the Ace of Cups. Somebody could be admiring you from afar, okay? They have a lot of love for you or something like that, but they know, they have poor foresight. They don't know what's going to happen, so they're not going to risk something, okay? For some of you here, this is like a tower moment that's happening for them, okay? And you're breaking free from all that energy. That's them stuck in all that energy, and that's fine. 5 of Swords, they wanted to win at all costs. 4 of Swords, you're waking up to that shit. Somebody's definitely getting bad karma. The Justice is in the reverse, Libra energy, right? The Death card. They don't want to, they're trying to avoid the inevitable, right? You can't avoid death, okay? Something is definitely ending. Somebody could be going through a divorce or legal system or something like that. Page of Cups, there's kids involved, okay? Your gifts are heightening here. You're going through a transformation and you don't want to fight no more, okay? 5 of Wands. And then you got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you don't want to fight, all right? For what? For more backstab, betrayals, or this could have been a painful ending of some sort. Okay, and they celebrated when they saw you, it's almost like they kicked you when you were down, okay, with the 3 of Cups here, and they celebrated about it. But you followed your intuition. Here's like, you're very intuitive, okay? So the High Priestess, you just kept silent and you moved on. They left you out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles, all right, the Devil, and you overcame any blocked growth that you had. Okay, some of you could have overcome some sort of addiction. 2 of Wands here, their planning failed miserably, okay? And you guys could have been at a distance and you moved away, okay, with the 2 of Wands, because that's like returning home or something like that. 7 of Pentacles, and started investing in yourself and mending your own heart. 3 of Swords is in the reverse, right? Mending your heart, healing from whatever was trapping you here, right? 8 of Cups, healing your abandonment wounds, healing your abandonment issues, okay? 4 of Cups, seeing something clear for what it is, releasing the fear with the Moon in the reverse. Okay, Cancer. Cancerian energy. Pisces could be significant. Capricorn there. Right, but yeah, somebody here is releasing the fears. There's a renewed interest in the world, right? Some of you are about to be seen in the public eye. Okay, so have a platform, okay, receiving accolades. Okay, with the 6 of Wands here, you're going to be very victorious. All right, so this is somebody who uses their voice for something. All right, they're very motivational. You guys could have overcome all this fear. Okay, you guys have to be proud of the small steps, the baby steps, okay? Because this led you to wherever you're at now. 9 of Cups, Wish fulfillment. Two of Swords is in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. This is all going to happen if you guys get up and do something about it. Your wishes will come true, but you need to put in the work. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Wands in the reverse, so that you won't be disappointed. Four of Wands is in the reverse. The Lovers is in the reverse. So somebody made a bad choice here. Okay, they went off to another relationship or something like that. They're having unhappiness. They're stuck. Okay, they are bitter towards one another, creating some sort of resentment. Or this was the person that you were with. You healed from that. You became a star. You healed from that energy. Okay, you were very hopeful about a situation. Okay, but didn't work out in that place and made you stronger. Didn't work out in the way that you wanted it to work out, but it made you stronger. Strength. Now you are happy with yourself, right? With the Sun, Leo energy, double Leo. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, right? Knight of Wands is in the reverse, with the World in the reverse. Some of you definitely didn't get closure when it comes to this player. Okay, so that could be significant. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Knight of Wands is in the reverse, with the World in the reverse. Something could have been exposed about someone here who was on the down low, or a whore, or whatever. The Sun. The World is in the reverse. Somebody didn't get closure here when it comes to something. For some of you here, you're realizing that this person wasn't whole and complete by themselves. This person was requiring too much attention or had too much baggage that you didn't want to deal with. Okay, so you went ahead and became this Empress, right? And you started giving birth to something new because somebody was unwilling to learn from their past mistakes with the Three of Pentacles, working in threes. Okay, and then the Ace of Pentacles is here, so you did it on your own. You let go of the third party, or the third, whatever the three here, the Three of Pentacles here is, right? This is like collaboration, working together and stuff like that. You let that shit go and you got the Ace of Pentacles here, right? So you did this on your own. For some of you here, this is a new path. You took the new path that has a lot more growth, right? This is a new opportunity that came about, and it allowed you to go within. With the Hermit here showing up, it allowed you to go within and see things for what they truly are. Go into the woods, become, it could have been an experience, okay, but you came back with a lot of wisdom. And you know what the Hermit carries? The star, right, in their lantern, right? So the Hermit is carrying the star here. So there is many days, many nights, okay, because the Hermit is also featured in the moon. It's the Hermit's face. So there was many nights here that you could have gone through a dark night of the soul and stuff like that. Okay, so now look at you, Ten of Pentacles, building legacy wealth. Ace of Wands here, and a lot of people wanting to delay you. And you have the Queen of Cups, right? Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working on yourself, giving love to yourself. Aside from the setbacks and the delays, don't give up. Okay, whatever this is that you are doing, okay, this urge to create that you have, you just need to kind of get up and do it. Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. You could have some sort of divination or some sort of person doing some sort of like energy spell on you. I said it in the other reading too, right? It could be your own family. They don't like what you do, or they don't want you to succeed or something like that. And yes, that fucking happens. You're the Fool. You're about to take a leap of faith. You're about to go somewhere, and you're very connected to Source, the Hierophant, Aquarius, Taurus. The Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody here wants you to fail miserably. Is a coward of some sort that has a lot of anxiety. They can't sleep at night. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Knight of Cups is in the reverse. They're ashamed. They're moody. They're fleety. They don't know what they want in their life. Nine of Wands in the reverse. They're stubborn. Why would you be stuck there when you're the King of Pentacles? You're sensible. You are a person, a good financier or something like that. You could be very good with your money. You're standing in a throne. You're sitting in your throne here with the King of Pentacles. You are very good when it comes to money. You're very reliable, very resourceful, right? You know how to succeed. You know, you are not a cheater. You are a person who is very successful or lives a luxurious lifestyle, or that's what they want, right? To be with this broke ass person who's juggling. No, right? All they come and do, Capricorn energy, all they come and do is unbalance you, take you away from what your purpose is. Six of Swords, okay? And then you had the Temperance in the reverse. They even make you kind of like doubt yourself, okay? Or do things in not in moderation. Queen of Wands is in the reverse, okay? So they make you insecure. If a person makes you insecure, that's not for you. If they're disrespecting you in your face, that's not for you. Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody is not only a whore, they're a gold digging whore, okay, for some of you here. So somebody couldn't keep that shit in their pants. This person, you're the King of Pentacles and you're in the upright. This person over here is juggling multiple people. They're drinking a lot. They live a toxic lifestyle. Their legs are like always open, okay? And then you have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. They might get paid for it, okay? That could be significant. They're going under judgment. The Chariot. You're overcoming any obstacle, and you have the Two of Cups is in the reverse. You're not going to give this person a second chance. They're evil-eyeing you all the fucking time because you're better than them. They're holding on to past resentment. They cannot let go to the past, okay? And you're over here healing. You're the Empress in the upright. This motherfucker is the Emperor in the reverse, okay? In the reverse. Distorted, masculine, okay? With a lot of burdens. You don't need that shit. Move on. All right, so I want to pull one of those really quick. Angel guides, spirit guides to build light, clear and precise messages for Aquarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Angel guides, spirit guides. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let's see. Give me one for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, you got here Atete, worthiness. Yeah, you're worthy as fuck. Look at that. 14, Temperance, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay. The number 14. Balance. Alright, so it says here, Great Goddess Atete, Queen of the Gods, is a fierce protector of women and girls for the Oromo people of Ethiopia. Stop hiding, shrinking, and playing small. Stand tall like the majestic sycamore tree. You are mighty. Life does not need to be perfect for you to embrace your own perfection. You matter. Worthiness is in your veins. Accept yourself now. Your birth certificate says that we need your overflowing magic, joy, and vulnerability, and most importantly, we need you. You are deserving of worthy. You are deserving and worthy. The beautiful parts of you that everyone likes are worth loving. The parts that you or others dislike are worth loving too. Your creator loves you unconditionally, right? So you matter, right? So you definitely matter. I'm gonna put this close in case you want to take a screenshot of it, right? You're definitely balancing things out, right? You're stop hiding yourself and show yourself. You're supposed to be in the public eye or doing something in the public eye. Okay, so that's for some of you. All right, it's time for you to stop thinking small and start thinking big. Go big or go home, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and pull some advice for you guys really quick. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I hate reminding you guys, but you guys forget, so I have to. All right, let's see. What should I do? Haters exposed. Let's not stop. And let's not get into that energy. Let's get into what's the vibe. Let's see. What's the vibe? Spirit guides, ancestors. What is the vibe for Aquarius? What's going on with Aquarius? Somebody salty as fuck, bitter, petty. Okay, or this could be you guys, angry. Alright, so pink Himalayan salt. Some of you need to do a bath. Okay, pink Himalayan salt is the salt for love and harmony. Okay, so there's different types of salts. Okay, so somebody's salty. Why? Because you're at a distance, because you ghosted them, because you divorced them. All right, so there's separation. What else, Spirit? You got here exhausted. Some of you are exhausted. All right, burned out, burdened, and empty. What's exhausted? They're exhausted, they're burned out, burdened, they're empty, they feel lost without you because you blocked them. Okay, so this could be somebody here who you moved on from. There's nothing to say, stop calling. Alright, some of you are going on a trip or something like that. Alright, so I see you guys going on a trip. There's luggage there in the background. Okay, and then she's like all time, like wrapped up, I don't know. One of those things, I don't know what they're called. What she's wearing. Maybe you're going to one of those places, okay? I don't know if that's a good idea right now, but, you know, stagnant. Somebody's stuck here in isolation because they're rejected by you, they got rejected by you, okay? So, dead end, frozen, okay? So, flip it, switch it, left alone, self-inflicted. What's this isolation, self-inflicted? Yeah, they did this to themselves. Okay, they got stuck here because of themselves. They hit a dead end because of themselves. Alright, so what else, Spirit? Isolation and stagnant. You got here boundaries. For some of you here, it's because you set some sort of boundaries. This person was very disrespectful or something like that. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. So you guys said, fuck that, I'm gonna go ahead and defend myself. Namaste, stay the fuck away. Right? Aya. So, what's salty here with divorce, ghosted, separation, bitter, angry, and petty? You got here two-faced, double life. They're angry because, and salty because they're living a double life. Because you found out that they were living a double life. They were wearing some sort of mask. This is a cheater, a backstabber at that. Give me one more for exhausted and blocked. Suffering and silence. Okay, so they're suffering in silence, unspoken desires, their real feelings. They're blocking their real feelings. For some of you here, they're exhausted of blocking their real feelings. Broken dreams. Alright, so I was gonna say here that they were hitting a brick wall, and look at this guy. He's hitting a fucking door. He's like, fuck. Alright, so suffering in silence. You got here soulmate. It could be a soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. Somebody here is not together because of ego. Because they're still healing, it could be. What's soulmate? Longing for it, yeah, they miss you. They're longing for you and stuff like that, but they're stagnant. They did this to themselves. They want to talk. They want to reunite with you. For some of you, this is coming. That's been coming out. Reunion. What's two-faced? Thrills. Continuous cycles. Bad decisions. This person is continuously looking for the thrill of it all. Okay, they continuously do or make bad decisions, so they could be an addict for some of you. That's why they make those bad decisions. Okay, so somebody could be a wine drinker. Nothing wrong with that, but I see a lot of wine. Okay, so that could be significant. Or somebody whines a lot. Right. Somebody's definitely going through some sort of an epiphany. Somebody's seeing things for what they truly are, for what they truly, yeah. Answered questions, untapped talents, self-reflection. What's up? What's this epiphany? Glow up. New opportunities, new career, successful business. For some of you here, you're about to glow up, or you're about to boss up, you're about to give birth to something new, okay? And you're supposed to be seen in the public eye. You're gonna glow up, okay? Some of you could be doing something like with makeup or something like that. Aesthetics could be significant, all right? So, shit. If you're gonna do your makeup in the morning, you might as well record it and make some money from it. If you know how to do it. There's fucking 12-year-olds making money now from that. So, glow up. What else, Spirit? What's glow up? New opportunities, new career, successful business. You got here family, blood ties, and inner circle. What's family? You got here cutting ties. So for some of you here, you need to cut ties with family. Maybe they don't want you to glow up. Maybe they don't want you to have this new opportunity. Okay, they don't want you in this freedom because they could still control you. Right? I think that you're standing up for your beliefs. You're cutting ties. Okay, maybe it could be your own family, your husband, whatever. Okay, your ex-husband at that, because there's a divorce here, so that could be significant. Standing up, awakened. Freedom. You're no longer tied down. Now that you're no longer tied down, it's time for you to glow up, right? And enjoy your life. Laughter, right? Enjoy your life. Be happy. Heal. Be inspired. Escape. Go somewhere. Alright. So, let me pull advice for you guys really quick. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment below. I'm exhausted. I am so tired. I'm like that. Exhausted. Tired. Pisces. 219. 320 could be significant. Advice, Spirit. Somebody could be an Aquarius, Pisces, cusper. You got to prioritize what you're giving your time to and who you grind for. You got here mind games to keep you stagnant. So somebody's going to come in and try to play some sort of mind games to keep you stagnant. Maybe you're playing mind games on yourself, right? Starting over is an acceptance of a past that we can't change. Why led away is down. So if this didn't work out for some of you here in the next life, it might, but not this one. All right, so you need to let it go. Starting over is an acceptance. You need to accept it. It's kind of like the stages of grief, all right? You're beginning to regain all that was lost. 222. Some of you need to regain. Okay, so for some of you here, starting over is what allows you to be in alignment. So, alignment. Maintain a peaceful outlook in all areas of your life. Alignment with your higher self is what brings you harmony. Alright, your sacral chakra. Sexuality, intimacy, relationships, joy. I feel with passion and I feel with trust. Okay, so some of you here, your chakra, your sacral chakra is aligned. Alright, some of you could be celibate. You're not just giving that cootie cat to anybody. Like the other one in the reading. The strength of my soul was born from the pain that once brought me to my knees. So whatever it is that you've gone through has really hurt. Alright, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Game over, you're moving on, Aquarius. 119 to 218. Some of you could be moving on from an Aquarius, right? But that's you. Game over, moving on. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives puts us on the right path, and you're realizing that. So sorry if you guys have me in your ears. I know that was really loud. So sorry. Sometimes you need to take a break and disconnect from the world. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, and prosperity to every single one of you guys. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It really does help the channel grow. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.